Hey folks, this is Nad and we are mucking around in X-Plane. Right, today I'm going to attempt an altitude record, or at least a personal record, in X-Plane, in a glider, and we're going to use thermals because we've just got our thermals back after they were broken pretty much all year. And I'd like to do something with thermals and really challenge myself. So, we're going to try to fly as high as possible in a thermal. To do that, obviously I'm going to set up some weather here, which is favorable to thermals. Alright, so I've got very little wind, just 4 knots, so I don't want that messing up my thermals too bad. Alright, here's the important section, thermals. Now I've set the height above the terrain, AGL, at 15,000 feet, crank that up because I want to go as high as possible. Also give myself pretty high coverage at 15%, and I've maxed out the climb rate just because I don't want to be doing this all day long. I kind of want to get this done, so... Alright, so the thermals are set pretty good. I've also set up clouds here. Every 10,000 feet, we've got cumulus clouds at 10,000, 20,000, and yeah, I'm 30,000 at Cirrus. We'll have to see if we can get up that high. But as you can see, my altitude AGL is only 15,000, so I can only go 15,000 feet above the altitude that I'm flying from, theoretically. So let's apply that. So this airport here isn't that high. It's I think it's like 4,000 or 5,000 feet, so I could theoretically get up to like maybe 20,000 feet flying from here. I thought to myself, well, where's the highest point on the planet that I could possibly do some thermaling, you know, and get my thermals, because X-Plane thermals are above the ground level, the terrain level. So I'm looking around the world, and of course, over here, marked in white here, is the Himalayan sort of mountain range down here, and this sort of giant plateau in China here, and it really is giant. I mean, just look at the scale of that thing. I mean, there's the entire Indian subcontinent. It's the same size as that. Enormous chunk of land, and it's all relatively flat. But if you look here at the altitude, you can see down here where it says no position. Maybe you can't see it on your monitor, but on my picture I might now. Okay, it's 15,000 feet here. Right in this area here. In fact, some of these peaks go even higher, 18,000 feet and stuff. But I need, you know, if I'm going to go thermaling, I need a fairly flat area. So I found this sort of flat area here, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. But you know, it's 16,000 feet here. So at the 15,000 feet from my X-Plane thermals, I have the potential to get up to 30,000 feet here. So that might be a thing. Now the only problem is apparently there's not many airports up here, not surprisingly, at 16,000 feet. There's one way down here, which would be nice, but there's not too many flat areas around down here. Well, actually, look at it, yeah, that's not bad actually. But anyway, what I'm going to do, what I figured out is this airport up here actually starts off fairly low at 4,000 feet. And then you know, I'm going to take a huge aerotow all the way down here, 92 kilometers. We're actually going to fast forward through that, so I might not make you watch that, but I'm basically going to fly to this area here, which I've made some nice scenery for, hopefully. And I'm then going to, once I get here, and try to get up as high as possible. That is the plan. Alright, I need to concentrate here. This is my second take at this. I was babbling and trying to be entertaining, and I completely did a muck-up of the aerotow. So, hopefully this will go better. Yes, maybe not. Man, I gotta adjust my rudders. They're too sensitive. My rudders, yeah, like I got two. My rudder pedals, there we go. Okay. Sort of staying behind him. Okay. I'm gonna blame it on the crosswind. 4 knots of it. Alright, that's looking a lot better. Alright, as I said, I'm not gonna video this entire trip down to the flight area. This is more just sort of showing you where I'm at here. So yeah, we've got a very long way to go. So I need to turn left a bit here. So Tow plane, turn left. Okay, I want to head towards these mountains over here. One of these commands makes him straighten out again. Yeah, I think that was the one. The key bindings to control the tow plane. A lot of people don't realize there is such a thing. Sorry, I'm flying kind of wonky here. Been doing a lot of winch testing recently. We've been working on a new winch, ADDON, which may or may not be available by the time you're watching this. But yeah, that's coming together rather well. Alright, I really need to get behind this guy. There we go. Why am I so prone to going off to the right? I left, I mean. Gear down here, I guess. What is the rule with the aero towing? You're supposed to leave the gear out while you're under tow? I'm going to put it away just to make myself a little cleaner. I think once you get above a certain altitude, I'm sure it's safe to drop the wheel. And I still got my takeoff flaps going, which I'm kind of going to leave alone, so I don't accelerate past the tow plane here. Alright, but we are going the right direction there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, close enough for now. Alright, so, yeah, just 166 miles to go. So I don't know how high I'm going to get going here. We shall see. Kind of just want to, like, you know, I don't want to get to crazy altitudes before I want to make it, I want to actually work to climb up there, but wow, it's really, I did set those thermals kind of high, so I had some trouble falling behind this guy. We're obviously flying through lots of lift here. But yeah, I don't want to take this air to crazy high. I want to actually have some fun doing some thermals, but I really want to do that over the area where I'm at. So I think this ridge line in front of me is something like 15,000 feet up, so I think I want to get up. I'm going to say 10,000. Once we get up to 10,000, I think I'll start gliding. See how that goes. But yeah, there's China down there. This is the first Chinese scenery I've done using a Google Ortho for XP zoom level 17, I believe I did. I am just all over the place. Alright, just getting zen with this thing. It's bumpy. There's just no two ways about it. There's no excuse for me going left and right. Actually, maybe it is the thermals, because they're pushing me left and right. It's not just up and down. When we're grazing the thermals on tow, it does seem to be affecting the glider. That's the excuse I'm using for flying so badly. Alright, there's 8,000. Yeah, it's already looking pretty desolate out here. This appears to be a city below me. Oh, this is rough trying to follow the tow plane. The thermal's cranked up this much. Yeah, city down there. No, alright, coming up on 9,000. Cut loose here in a sec. I'm going to see if I can remember how to thermal. Why are my flaps on that? There we go. Going up. So that first cloud layer there is 10,000, so once we hit the cloud base, I guess. Actually, that might be a problem. I gotta get through those clouds, don't I? Find a clear spot. Yeah, okay, here we go. Coming up on the turn, on the... Alright, ready to release. And release. Okay, we are on task. 157 kilometers to go. Alright, so how the heck do we work this? So, I need to crank up my greedy setting here a little bit. Try 2. Speed to fly. Okay. Alright, flaps are set to sort of cruise mode. Gear is up. Blades are away. And we are gliding. There's a little push. Yeah, not the best scenery here, and a little patchy, but you know, we are in China. I don't think it was super high priority for Google to make this look really good here in China. I'll take it. It's better than this, the default scenery. I can live with that. Alright, I'm really getting pushed around here, so next big thermal, we gotta go for it. Might do the dolphin thing here, actually. I don't know if I can gain altitude of doing the dolphin. It's actually 10,000 feet, look at that, on the nose. Alright, there's the thermal. Oh, let's see if we can get some altitude here. I have not done any thermaling in this glider. It's all been ridge lift, so I'm not super good at this. Although it seems to be doing alright so far. Yeah, as soon as I said that. It's my airspeed here. Airspeed's not bad. Okay, let's straighten out a little bit. And start turning in. Yeah, I'm going to be really good at this thermaling by the time I'm done with this flight, I think. But for now, not so good. Well, we're up 400 feet since I got off the tow, so... Okay, I'm flying too slowly, aren't I? I'll drop that nose a bit. Alright, let's drop the flaps down. Actually, not sure what the flaps should be set at for thermaling. I guess I will figure this out as we go. That feels pretty good, though. Fairly slow. Going up at plus 10, plus 9. Wow. This is really good. Alright, we're going to get into the clouds here, which could be a big issue. Actually, don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to stay under the clouds until we get into a clear spot. Oh yeah, this is going to be bad now. We can't go flying into the clouds. Alright, I got to abort that thermal. I think they're a full 1,000 feet thick too, but I'll just lose my orientation and crash horribly. Don't have an artificial. I don't want to be in a cloud right now. This is bad. No. Alright, I'm going to get straightened out here in a sec, and I'm going to just try to fly level for a bit and see if I can get out of these clouds. I think I saw it clearing up ahead. I kind of want to stay under 11. I don't know. Maybe they're not that thick. I thought I set them at base at 10,000. Oh, that's AGL, of course, yes. These clouds don't seem bad now, do they? Looks like we're flying through them. Coming out into the clear. This is good. Yeah, it's a bit stripy down there, the scenery, but whatever. We could be better off once we get into the mountains. Alright. This is good. I'm up 1,000 feet already. Happy with that. We're definitely going to make it over to the foothills there. I'm going to catch some more thermals. Oh, okay. Nose is dropping. That means I got another thermal. Now, my normal rule of thumb with thermals is to count to 3 once you encounter the lift. Of course, that's going to vary on the conditions and the sailplane and all that stuff, but that's worked for me in the past pretty good. But I should point out, I'm not a pilot. I'm not an instructor, and you should not be following any advice I'm giving you here, unless, of course, you're going to be playing in the sim. Flying in the sim, I should say. Not playing, we don't play in a simulator. But yeah, talk to a flight instructor if you want to actually learn how to do this properly. I'm just goofing around. Had a thermal, where'd it go? Yeah, okay. Let's continue on course here. Hope we get another one in a minute. Yeah, I gotta fly faster, don't I? I'm flying too slowly. I got the speed to fly thing going on here, so I should really be paying attention to that. A little faster. I trim forwards a bit. One 1,000, two 1,000, three 1,000, then turn. Yeah, by the time I get to my area where I want to actually do this thermaling, I should be hopefully fairly good at thermaling. I'll figure it out. There's a long way to go still. 149 kilometers. Moving up like a rocket. Oh no, we're going down like a rocket. Rockets do go down too. Yep, back in the clouds. Yay. Looks like they're over there though. Yeah, it's tough to call this stuff to stay in the, figure out where the exact middle is. And there's all sorts of techniques and like the 270 rule and maneuver, all those sort of things which I rarely practice, but I should. Flying too slowly again. Nice there. Let's stay in this a little longer. Alright, gonna get back on course here. Once we get set to here, I got my waypoint here. Turn the map on too, see which way I'm facing. Alright, we're gonna continue on course here. We've got enough height now. Got up 1,500 feet. Since they are. Alright. I think I'm also going to do some dolphin. Let's just slow down when we get in the lift. Speed back up when we're not in it. Yeah, we need to get up there. Got a long way to go. So, doing the dolphin right now, which is just slow down when you're in the lift and speed up when you're not, but you can basically just fly straight. Easy lift. Yeah, this glider's got a really good glide ratio. Oh, we're going to be in clouds here, which is not good, is it? I need to get up. Up above those we do. That'll be good. Oh yeah, about 12,000 feet. Very nice. So if you can see me, I'm changing the flaps. Right now we're in sync, so I'm in flap 1. The blades are slightly up. I mean, not the blades, the flaps and the trailing edge of the glider is slightly up. So we get a reflex, go a little faster, penetrate the air. Okay, and when we hit the thermal, like we just did there, I'm going to lower the trailing edge a little bit. Slow the glider down. Let's try to stay in the lift as long as possible. I'm not circling, I'm just going straight. Because I want to get to where I'm going. It's got a long way to go. Doing the dolphin. Alright, that's pretty good. Ooh, very strong lift. Okay, drop the trailing edge of the wing again, get up some speed again, get through the sink. It's not really sink, is it? I think it's more just dead air. Get my speed flying. It's bumpy with these thermals cranked up like this. Getting tossed all over the place, which is kind of cool. What I wanted. And I'm not using any turbulence in my weather settings, but I'm getting thrown around, which is, I think, a good thing, because the turbulence the turbulence setting in X-Plane is just, it just seems overdone for small aircraft like general aviation and gliders and stuff. It's more like it's been tuned for, you know, the big jumbo jets and stuff. But I'm definitely experiencing turbulence, nevertheless, because of the thermals acting on, you know, the various parts of the airframe, you know, pushing the wings tips up and down, as I'm grazing them. Alright, well, unless something absolutely spectacular happens, I think I'm just going to fast forward until we get to those mountains over there. Because otherwise this video is going to be epically long. And I do like epic videos, but yeah. Okay, I'm making some pretty good progress here. About, I don't know, 2/3 of the way to the mountains, getting there. However, I believe I'm getting hypoxic. Look how dark it is looking now. Look at the whites on my map here compared to the clouds. So I'm having trouble seeing my instrument panel. So I think we're at a point here where we kind of have to start putting on the oxygen, I think. So let's go do that. Where the heck was it? See, I'm hypoxic. I can't remember how to use this thing. I can never find this. Lure, macros, total oxygen. Alright, let's turn that on and see if that helps. Oh, it's getting brighter. Alright, that is a good thing. I'm not going to like pass out. Get back on course though. Yeah, everything looks much happier. Probably saw from the time lapse, it's slowly getting darker and darker. Alright, well, we'll keep that on. I'll have to keep an eye on this. Oxygen left, it says 100%, so I haven't used any yet. I'm sure it'll drop down to 99 in a minute. Alright, so yeah, just by doing the dolphin thing, I've actually managed to, you know, gain quite a nice piece of altitude here. Just flying slow through the lift and going fast through the dead air. Been working out, but I think I might actually have to do some proper thermaling in a minute, because I got this mountain range coming up soon. I still got a fair distance to go, but we are getting closer to it for sure. Okay, we're getting fairly close to the mountains now, so I feel like I actually want to do some circle thermaling here instead of just doing the dolphin, although the dolphin has worked out really nice. I'm up to 15,600 feet now, so I think the next big thermal I hit, I think I'm just going to circle. See how we do there. Very pretty scenery though, really liking this. Some more flying out in China, you know. It's like exotic locations, at least it is for me. Never been to China. Some screenshots. Alright, now that I want to actually find a thermal, there isn't any. Next big thermal we gotta circle. Yeah, so I definitely want to get some insurance above those before I head into those mountains here. Right now I'm plenty high above the plains below me, but that's looking pretty marginal ahead. I don't think I've actually got... Oh, here we go. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and turn. Turn. Okay, feels pretty good. Slow rate of turn, but maybe it's alright. Feels really good. Backed over a bit, maybe. Oh, get back in the cockpit. Falling off. No, we're still going up. Yeah, it always surprises me how efficient these gliders are, even when they're like banked over 45 degrees like this. This is a nice thermal though. Good size, and it seems to be staying in it. Oh yeah, we're going up. Up and away. Very nice. Pinging. Going up on 17,000. I'll take that. Nice thermal. Let's ride this one way high. See where she takes us. Well, as soon as I start losing it, maybe I'll get back on course. We shall see. Oh yeah, going up real nice now. I think I'm above the mountains now, or at least most of the mountains. I think it's some 18,000 peaks there, so I'd like to get a little higher. The thing about this circling is it kind of puts a big load on my video recorder, because you know a lot of the scene is changing when I'm doing this thermaling, turning. Alright, seem to have lost it. Let's keep going around a little bit more. I'll pick it up in a second. Okay, slow out a bit. Back this way a little bit. Back and turn. Gotta develop that sixth sense for where the core is. Need a lot of practice. 18,000 though. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Should be slowing down more, shouldn't I? Back on the yoke a little bit here. Trim her up a little higher. I do like a nice speed though. If you get too slow, the plane gets sloppy. But yeah, that feels a little better. I should really be back at like 50 knots though, shouldn't I? I'm going like... Yeah, I know. It's working, so I'm not going to touch nothing. It's going up nicely. Let's drop it off now. 19,000. Oh yeah. This is good. Very, very, very good. Going up. Ah yeah. Yeah, a little unrealistic the climb rates in these thermals, but it's not out. I mean, you could encounter something like this, but as I said, I don't want to spend all day doing this, even though it is a lot of fun. But I don't want to make the video too long and stuff, so that's why we got it all the way cranked. So you are welcome to do this with a more reasonable climb rate on your on the thermal settings, but all right, we're coming up on 20,000. If I don't find it, get centered again. This next turn, I think we're okay. I feel like I want to proceed on though. Let's get up to 20,000. There it is. So that's giving me at least 2,000 feet above the highest peaks around here. So I think we're going to get back on course. Although I hate to leave a good thermal. Let's go for it. Flaps away. And we'll head on course. Back on task we are. That was very nice. thermaling. Very nice. Look at that nice consistent turns there. Looks like I was drifting downwind a little bit, which makes sense. Yeah, people say the thermals in X-Plane don't drift, but you do actually drift downwind with it and you stay in the course, so I think they are slightly slanted. Bit of a mystery though, something to be tested. But we're getting there. Alrighty. So let's get into these mountains. Hopefully the thermals keep working in the mountains, which is a bit of debatable, but once I get over them I got a big flat plane to do some more thermaling in, so... Alright, well the scenery's getting pretty spectacular around here. Really getting into the mountains now. See some snow caps over here. It's really nice. Look at that. Yes. River down here. There's the other side of the mountains though, we're not far. Getting there. Yeah, really pretty scenery here. This is a good push. Very pretty stuff. There's a thermal. Yeah. So, yeah, I might make a quick mad dash and really drop the nose and try to get over there, because I'm pretty sure we can pick up a thermal pretty easily now. We've got about, my gosh, the scenery here is beautiful. That. Gorgeous. Very nice indeed. But yeah, I think I'm going to drop the nose now and maybe fly down this valley here. Let's get some speed up here. Oh yeah, we're moving pretty good now. I think it's progress we are. It's getting kind of red over here, look at that. I love the way the terrain just changes. It's like red over here and then it's an orangey color behind us. It's probably just the satellite imagery, but I like to think the terrain is changing as I'm traveling. So it is. Got to get a whole lot flatter. So this is a giant plateau, and I do mean enormous, coming up ahead of me. So we're kind of getting close to our waypoint here. Not that there's anything there at our waypoint other than just utter desolation, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted a really... Oh, there's my frame rate. I wanted a really large flat area, super high up in the air, so I can, so we can really do some thermaling at crazy altitudes. All right, we need to check our oxygen reserves here. How are we doing here? Oh boy, down to 69%. That's a bit alarming, actually, although I have come a long way with that, but so let's just grins here. Let's turn that off, see what happens. See how fast I get hypoxic at 20,000 feet. Oh yeah, I can see it happening already, look at that. Oh yeah, that's not good. Getting dark. I'm gonna black out. Oh boy. Guess I could conserve my oxygen just by blipping it on and off. I really wanted to, but not a good practice, I'd imagine. Turn that back on. Whew. Ah, feels better. Alrighty. We're almost past the edge of the mountains here now. So I guess that out in that light tan area. I think that's kind of where I'm headed. And we should just start thermally. We're going to pretty much stay in the same area and just concentrate on getting as much altitude as we can. Look at this. This is pretty stuff. Wow. Spectacular. Get some screenshots here. Just beautiful. Alright, we are arriving at our waypoint. That took a while, but not too bad. Nice glide over here. 2 kilometers to go. Yeah, I probably could have picked a slightly less patchy area of the scenery to do this video in, but I'm going to live with it. That's what I chose, so I didn't really scout the area first, but it looks flat on the map is all I really care about, so it sort of does. But yeah, obviously the scenery isn't great, but it really doesn't bother me that much, to be honest. It still looks interesting. You can see details, and you know, I feel like I've kind of sort of been here now. Anyway, we're all about like getting some lift here, so as a thermal, let's start. See if we can get up as high as we can go here. Although I'm having some issues with my frame rate all of a sudden. Let's see how that goes though. Alright, so we don't need the map anymore. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, this scenery's not great, is it? No, I might fly back that way a little bit. Let's just see where this takes us. Alright, so I need to fly around and see if I can find a thermal. Make a big wide circle here. Okay, there's one. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000 turn. Yeah, but some difficulties. We are. Okay, back in it. Straighten out for a sec. Turn. That's pretty good. Stay in it. Slightly faster ready to turn. There we go. Yeah, my computer's stuttering a little bit. What can you do? It's been a long recording so far, so these longer videos I record, it does tend to bog down a little bit after a while, but it's workable. Alright, where this thumb will go. Okay, back this way a little bit. Try that. Try this. Spend another minute in this thermal. Maybe move on. It's a bit bigger and chunkier, maybe. I want to see how high this can take me, so you're gonna have to find a really good thermal. It's kind of weird though, because I'm not actually traveling anywhere now. I've arrived at where I want to be, so let's head off towards that little cloud over there. Let's see if we can find another thermal. This one's alright, but I want to find a monster thermal. Now, as soon as you decide to leave a thermal, of course it gets really good, doesn't it? Let's go find the next one. Go on over here a bit. Looks promising this way. Yeah. Alright, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. And turn. Alright, 21,000. Should have probably looked up the record for thermal flying. I mean, I know there's wave flying and stuff, but I wonder what the record for actual just a regular thermal is. Although, how do you tell after a while? I imagine thermals get pretty weird the higher they go. But there's obviously a limit to them. Okay, lost it there. Okay, there it is. Go this way a little bit. See if we can get recentered. Now, I do have the top hat and the XC soar thermal add-ons. I'm not using it right now, but those are rather nice for centering on your thermals. Tool I could be using right now, but I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants now. But yeah, that'll kind of give you an indication of where the lift is based on where you've been. Like it leaves a little breadcrumb trail behind your glider on the moving map, and little green blobs where you're going up. And kind of handy. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with just listening to the Vario, kind of feeling what the airplane's doing. And with the new physics, it is better. You can definitely feel the thermal now. It pushes you around a little bit. You eventually develop a sort of feel for it. So eventually, I haven't done this in a while. This is the first major thermaling I've done since they've really updated this. Done some testing and whatnot, but this is probably the longest session of thermaling I've done in a while. So I've done enough ridge soaring, but I do enjoy the thermaling too, though. It's just another challenge. Alright, this feels really good. Going up nicely. Good speed. Turn rate's not bad. We seem to be staying in the car. Having said that, just dropped out. Come on. Run smooth with your computer. Jumpy has another problem. I'm kind of relying on the smoothness of this turn, on these turns and everything, to kind of feel the thermal, and my computer's misbehaving. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. But I am recording right now, which puts a huge load on my not so fast computer anyway, so I'm locking it in. But yeah, this is good. Coming up. Yeah, that looks crazy in the external view. Just watching how fast it goes up. Oops, I got out of shape though. Too slow. Speed up. Alright, coming up on 25,000. That might actually be a record for me. I don't know if I've ever been in a glider up this high. In the simulator. Okay, let's get back in the middle. So theoretically, I believe the altitude here is 15 or 16,000 feet. So at the 15,000 feet AGL thermals in here, we should theoretically be able to get above 30,000 feet, which would just be bonkers. That would definitely be a record for not me, so let's keep going. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good thermal. I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm going to stay with this until Peter's out. I'm going to look for something else. But come on, computer, keep working. Yeah, as I said, this turning is hard on the video compressor too. Recording this because a lot of the scene is changing while I'm going around here. Flight is straight, you know. It's less load on the video compressor. Just dragging pixels from the left to the right big time when we're turning like this. 26,000. Wow. So I assume these will just sort of fade out when they get up to the top, or where the thermal just hard, you know, just stop. I don't know. I think hopefully it'll just fade out. Do a little adjustment here. Straight for a sec. Turn. So yeah, I got my rudder pretty much stationary. I got it cranked over a little bit to the left, and using the ailerons just to kind of control my turn rate. And the airspeed's kind of playing with the trim a little bit. Trying to keep it somewhere where I should be. I should probably be on the little blue triangle around 50 knots, but this feels a little mushy, the plane at that speed. Just feels a little nicer at 60. 27,000. Wow. It's top of the world. Literally. What's the height on Everest? I think we might be kind of getting close to that. Isn't Everest like 28,000? Don't quote me on that. You're getting up there though. Are we seeing stars yet? Oh, there's one. But that's the sun. Yeah, I don't know what altitude you gotta be at to start seeing stars, but the sky looks pretty blue up there. Look at that. It's getting a little dark. Darker, I should say. We're at noon. Pretty much, I think the local time is like noonish. There we go, 28,000 coming up. There it is. Alright, give me 2 more thousand and I'll be very happy. I can't believe I'm staying in this level too. This is working out very nicely. Alright, getting a little slow here. Drop the nose a bit. So what is my climb rate? 3 meters per second up, or 3 knots up, 4, 5, 12. It's all over the place. Looking at my instruments I have. Yeah, we got about plus 12, plus 4. So I'm trying to keep my head tracking on the instrument panel, but I tend to, when I'm circling like this, I tend to try to look ahead, which means I lose my instruments. So using the head tracking and all. Alright, 29,000 any second now. Give me 29. Oh, starting to lose it. Oh, come on now. Ooh, it's getting a bit turbulent what it's doing. Come on, give me 29,000. There it is, 29,000. Alright, you know what I want though? I want the big 3-0. No sink. One sink. Okay, let's make another adjustment. This way a little bit more. I tell you what, the glide is getting a bit mushy too. I think it's thin air, of course, isn't helping either, is it? Oh, so close. 500 feet to go. Come on, I'm starting to lose it. Some lift. Come on. Oh, it's gonna happen. Come on, you can do it. Oh, 100 feet to go. Are we gonna do it? Yes! 30,000 feet. Take a screenshot. Wow. Yeah, that's a record for me. Never been this high. That just looks crazy. 30,000 feet. We're still going up. Yeah, look how dark that is up there. Woo. Don't see that in the glider often. The ridge zone. Unless you're on Everest or something. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get much more out of this, but also I'm sure you guys watching this are getting dizzy. Around we go. So there's the stratus clouds there. Okay, those are at 30,000 feet, but that's AGL or something. I don't know how that works. I see contrails from the airplanes up there too. Got other airplanes in our vicinity, but they're not gliders. Alright, so 30,000. It's just sort of going up. It's probably all we're going to get. 30,400. I really shouldn't get much more than that if I understand the physics of this the simulator. Yeah, I know. Get a little wider so I can reacquire. Okay, I've lost that now. Just head out straight for a sec here. More interesting direction. Back towards this mountain. Okay, there's the thermal. Yeah, they're working up to about 35,000. I don't know what the actual altitude on the ground is below me, but it's I mean, theoretically, if I flew over those peaks over there, I could get even higher, but yeah, it's sort of breaking reality there a bit. I don't think you'd have thermals over the tops of mountain tops, maybe, but I associate thermals with sort of more flat terrain like down there. All the way down there. Alright, well, I'm going to call that pretty much a success. That's outstanding. I'm very happy with myself. Pleased I am. Good job, ASG 29. I guess next thing to do is try this in the ASK 21 or one of the other gliders. Not sure I'd want to try it in the open cockpit one. That'd be a bit nippy up here. Absolutely wonderful. The contrails. Certainly go a lot higher, couldn't I? Jet above me. There's an interesting screenshot. Wow, well, yeah. So theoretically I should be able to just glide straight back to my original yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. It says I got 14,000 feet on my takeoff, which I suppose I do actually, yeah, okay. So I could theoretically just glide back to my original airport, but I'm not going to do that. It's 100 miles away. Yeah. Alright, well, there's one thing for it. I think we have to do a victory roll or loop or something. So let's get some speed up here. Do a loop, and then I'm going to go have some tea. Pat myself on the back for a job well done. Speed up, yeah. Away we go. Yeehaw. Awesome. Very good. Quite pleased with myself, I am. Up, up, and over. Wow, looks like a moon down there. Look at that. Fantastic stuff. Alright, well, I think we're going to end it here. I could probably go land down there if I wanted to, but I think I've done what I achieved what I wanted to do here. Still getting thermals up here, aren't I? Yeah, fantastic. So, oh, yep, well, 15,000 feet coverage. So, very cool. Now let's see how much oxygen I ended up using. Oh, down to 40%. Yeah, I gotta get down, don't I? Yeah, even the ground below me is at 15,000 feet, so I'd actually have to glide across these mountains and back the way I came if I'm gonna live. Either that or find some oxygen down there in the... Yeah, good luck with finding anything. You think there's a gas station down there? I don't think so. Alright, this is going on long enough. Very cool. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe give it a try. I'll put some notes in the description for the location and everything. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up or a like. That helps with getting the word out. And if you have any comments, please feel free to leave those. Thanks for watching. Take care.